2023학년도 대학 수학능력시험 EBS 모의평가 영어영역 제3회 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Pine Tree High School students. This is Mr. Richards, your computer teacher. Some students borrow digital devices from the computer lab at the beginning of the school year. All of the borrowed devices must be returned at the end of this school year. This is necessary in order to determine what our school needs for the next school year. Devices can be returned to the computer lab between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. from Tuesday, May 31st through Friday, June 3rd. We appreciate your cooperation in advance.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Ted, did you do well on your midterm exams?
Not really, Miss White. I didn't do as well as I thought I would. I'm really disappointed.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know you studied much harder this time.
Right. I spent a lot of time studying. Also, I took extra good notes in class.
Well, it's hard to expect your grades to improve a lot in a very short period of time. You need to think about how to do better next time.
I agree. And thinking about the midterm exams, there's one thing I regret.
What is it, Ted?
I made sure I understood all the math equations, but I didn't memorize them all. That caused me to miss quite a few answers.
I see. Of course, deep understanding is critical, but remembering the actual equation is also very important.
Do you mean focusing on memorizing can help me get better grades on the next exams?
Sure, you'll be able to improve your grades.
Thank you for your advice, Miss White.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Harriet. I haven't seen you here for a while. I thought you moved.
Oh no, Liam. I quit my job and went on a trip for about 2 months.
Wow, you must have had a really good time.
Yes, traveling was amazing. And now that I'm back home, I have to look for a new job.
You worked for a design company before, right?
Yes, I was a web designer, but I want to change jobs.
What kind of work do you want to do?
I've been interested in cooking since I was very young, and I'm learning to cook nowadays, so I'm looking for a job related to cooking.
I guess that's why you're in here today.
It sure is. I need to pick up some ingredients for the recipes I'm trying.
What kind of meat do you want today? Beef, pork, or lamb?
I'd like some beef. I need to buy 2 kilograms of prime rib.
I got it. Here you go, and good luck.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Dad, I love how you and Mom remodeled my room. Thanks.
We tried to make it as you'd like. I'm glad you like it.
It's awesome. I love the star-shaped ceiling light so much.
We were going to buy a round one, but then we saw the star-shaped one and knew you'd like it.
You're absolutely right. And how did you know that I would like that flower-patterned pillow cover?
You told us when we were at the store a couple weeks ago.
You remembered. That's so nice. Oh, you didn't draw a rainbow on the wall behind the head of the bed.
I didn't think it would go with your room.
Right. It's much better to put small picture frames like now.
Okay, and do you see the giraffe stuffed animal next to the bed? Your grandparents wanted me to give it to you.
That's so sweet of them. I'll call them and thank them later. And I like the big round mirror next to the giraffe.
I'm really happy you like your new room.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, come in. But stay away from that wall because the paint is wet.
Okay. Are you almost done painting?
Yeah, it's taking longer than I thought.
No problem. By the way, with the door open, I can feel autumn. It's getting cooler outside.
Speaking of autumn, we should get out our sweaters. Where are they?
They're in the garage. I'll go get them.
You don't need to. Your back's been hurting you recently. I'll do that after finishing painting.
Thanks, honey. Wow, with the new paint, the living room looks brand new.
That's good. Okay, I'm done. When the paint dries up completely, I'll bring the furniture in.
Honey, this time I'd like to arrange the sofa, table, and chairs in a different way.
All right. Then while I go get the sweaters, you can draw up a layout plan so I know where to put the furniture.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, I spoke to a Mr. Smith on the phone this morning about my son joining the soccer club. Is Mr. Smith here?
That's me. You must be Miss Green. Please come on in.
Thanks. The soccer field here is bigger than I thought, and the facilities are really nice.
Well, I'm sure your son will really enjoy it here.
I agree. I wonder how much it costs.
It's $80 per month for one lesson per week, $150 per month for 2 lessons per week, and $200 per month for 3 lessons per week.
Okay. I'd like to sign him up for 1 month of 2 lessons per week.
Is 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday and Wednesday okay?
Yes. And my younger son is 8 years old. Is he old enough to join the club?
Yes, it's for 8 to 11-year-olds, and you'll get a 20% family discount off the 2 boys' total amount.
Perfect. I'll do the 2 lessons per week for each of my boys. Please charge me for just 1 month right now.
Okay, wait a moment, please. I'll go get a registration form.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 테니스 대회에 나갈 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
Peter, I heard you got a new job.
Yeah, it's much better than my last job, and I don't work overtime.
Good to hear that. Then you must have more free time.
Right, so I can spend more time playing tennis.
That's good. Do you want to join a tennis tournament with me?
Sure, but I've never played doubles before.
Don't worry. The tournament's in about a month, so we have a lot of time to practice.
Okay, then sure, I'll play with you. When is the tournament?
On November 19th is Saturday.
November 19th? Oh no, I'm sorry, but I can't play in the tournament.
is that the date of the business trip you were telling me about?
No, my new company is pretty far from my house, so I'm moving closer. The 19th is moving day.
It's okay. We can join another tournament later.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 2022 커피 엑스포에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Jane, I just made coffee. Do you want some?
Sure. Your coffee is always so good.
Thanks. I'm really into making various kinds of coffee these days.
Then, Mike, how about going to the 2022 Coffee Expo? I'm sure you'd like it.
It sounds cool. What kind of things will be there?
Various coffee companies will be there to promote their coffee. It lasts a week and it starts next Monday.
Really? I'll definitely go. Do you know how many companies will be there?
As far as I know, there will be more than 100.
Oh, cool. Where is it held?
At the Richmond Convention Center. Do you know the big white building next to City Hall?
Yeah, I've been there before. Do you know how much tickets are?
I'm not really sure. Hold on. I'll look it up on the internet. It says that tickets are $10 per person.
Wow, it's cheap. Thanks for letting me know about it. I'm definitely going to it.
(9번) 2022 스프링필드 애플런에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. It is time to lace up your sneakers and get ready to run or walk. The 2022 Springfield Apple Run will be held on October 29th. So sign up for a scenic 5-kilometer walk or run in the heart of downtown Springfield. It's perfect for a fun family day out. Participants receive a commemorative event t-shirt and fresh apples. After the race, stay and enjoy the Springfield Apple Festival with pie-eating contests, carnival rides, over 40 vendors, live entertainment, and more. There is a 250 participant limit to the Springfield Apple Run. Sign up now. Tickets are $20 per person. Let's have fun at the 2022 Springfield Apple Run.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 주문할 여행 가방을 고르시오.
Alice, I'm going on a business trip next month, so I need to buy a suitcase. Can you help me pick one among these 5?
Sure. Do you have any particular price range in mind?
Yes, I want to stay between $80 and $200, but the cheaper the better, right?
Not really. Suitcases under $100 usually break pretty quickly.
Okay, then I'll pass on this one. What do you think about capacity?
That depends on how much stuff you're bringing with you. How long is your trip?
It's 3 days.
Then I recommend one that has a capacity between 40 to 50 liters. Do you have a preference for hard-sided or soft-sided suitcases?
Hard-sided is probably tougher.
That's true. But a soft-sided suitcase is larger in capacity than a hard-sided one because it can expand a little.
Good point. But the last one I used was soft-sided, so this time I want to buy a different type.
Okay. Definitely get one with 4 wheels. They're so much easier to move around.
Then I'll get this one. Thanks for helping me out.
11번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, I'd like to return these books. Here's my library card.
Okay. Oh, they're overdue by a week, so there's a late fee for each book.
Really? I've only had them for 2 weeks.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Tracy, I can't find my gray shirt. I thought it arrived back from the cleaners.
It was delivered yesterday, but the stain wasn't completely gone, so I asked them to clean it again.
But I need to wear it tomorrow. Can you call and ask them to deliver it early tomorrow morning?
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Dad, look at this. It's my new debit card and it has my name on it.
Great. I didn't know it'd be delivered today. It came earlier than I thought.
It just arrived. It's so cool. I feel like an adult now.
You're still only 16. You have to be responsible with your debit card, you know.
Oh, Dad. You know, it's safer to use a debit card than carry cash.
I know, but be careful not to lose it. It's easy to overspend, too. Make sure to manage your money and review your statements carefully.
Of course. The bank will send me text messages whenever I make a transaction, so it'll be easy to track my spending and monitor my account.
That's good. So how much money do you have on your account now?
I have $101.
$101? I know your mom gave you $100, but what is the additional $1?
It's a gift from the bank. They gave $1 to anyone who opened a new account online this month.
Nice. I'll send your weekly allowance to your account every Monday.
Thanks, Dad. You do know it's Monday today, right?
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, this is the online Chinese Learning Center.
Hello, I'm calling to get some information about your program.
Great, I can assist you with that. Thank you for calling us. Are you interested in learning Chinese?
Yes, I've been interested in learning it for a long time, but there are no places to learn it where I live. Your program is all online, right?
Yes, and because of that, our prices are more affordable than traditional schools.
That's great. So how much are your courses?
They range from $30 to $100.
I was hoping to start with a short introductory course.
Sounds good. Please know that it may take you some time to adjust to the new style of learning.
That makes sense. Is it possible to start right away, like tomorrow?
Sure. I can connect you with one of our teachers tomorrow. Is there anything specific you're looking for in a teacher?
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 아놀드가 에리카에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Arnold and Erica are college students taking an Asian Studies class this semester. This coming Monday, Erica is giving an oral presentation about different national flags and their meanings. She is particularly interested in the Korean national flag, the taegukgi. In her presentation, she will explain the meaning of the taeguk and the 4 groups of black bars in each corner. Now, she is doing her final rehearsal in front of Arnold. He thinks her presentation is very thorough and informative. Her volume is appropriate, and she doesn't forget to make eye contact with him. One thing that he thinks can be added to her presentation is a picture of the flag. He thinks the design of the flag is so complicated that it would be difficult for the audience to imagine it without a picture. In this situation, what would Arnold most likely say to Erica? Erica,
16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Good morning. I'm your host, Deborah Smith, and you're listening to Classical FM Radio. Music is said to be the language of emotions. When we listen to music, we feel sad, joyful, or relaxed depending on the song. Research has found that musical instruments play an important role in creating these different emotions. The complex feeling of sadness can be expressed in different ways. It may be the high string sound of the violin, the lower tone of the cello, or the unique sound of the saxophone. But then, what do you feel when you hear a harmonica playing? If you're like most people, you'll feel pleasure and joy. Then there are neutral instruments that can make us feel joy in some moments and sadness in others. The piano is the best example of this. The sounds of these instruments resonate with us, stimulate something inside us, and then change our moods. With this in mind, please listen to Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. I hope it'll brighten your heart and enhance your mood.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Good morning. I'm your host, Deborah Smith, and you're listening to Classical FM Radio. Music is said to be the language of emotions. When we listen to music, we feel sad, joyful, or relaxed depending on the song. Research has found that musical instruments play an important role in creating these different emotions. The complex feeling of sadness can be expressed in different ways. It may be the high string sound of the violin, the lower tone of the cello, or the unique sound of the saxophone. But then, what do you feel when you hear a harmonica playing? If you're like most people, you'll feel pleasure and joy. Then there are neutral instruments that can make us feel joy in some moments and sadness in others. The piano is the best example of this. The sounds of these instruments resonate with us, stimulate something inside us, and then change our moods. With this in mind, please listen to Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. I hope it'll brighten your heart and enhance your mood.
(16번) 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번 언급된 악기가 아닌 것은? '이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다.